Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are on Goldie box spoiler video number 2, so it's going to be 4 through 8. All 4 of these items, anybody can customize them. So these are not exclusive to anything. In my first video, half of those items will be exclusive. We still don't know, at least at the point that I'm posting this, we will not know what the exclusive is, but in the final video, I will announce what the exclusive is based on the Gold Bear survey. If you haven't seen that video, I'm gonna link it. So it'll be linked down below. I'll also try to pin a comment with the link and then I'll have it pop up somewhere on screen, I think the side of the screen or something like that. Real quickly, if you don't know what Goldie box is, it is a seasonal lifestyle subscription box, and I am the owner, CEO, curator, chief marketing officer, all the things. This season I'm currently spoiling is winter 2022, and it will customize on the first day of winter, which is December 21st at 2 p.m. I've been doing 2 p.m. every time, 2 p.m. Pacific, so 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry if you have a commute during that time. Some people did say, like, I'm driving at 5 p.m. It's just the only time I could do it because of my lunch break. So I've been just leaving it at 2 p.m. because most of the time it doesn't land on a holiday, and I do have a regular job in addition to running this business. I'm gonna try to rush through these because there are other videos that I have to film, so I'm gonna get through these as fast as I can. We're gonna start with something that I have already spoiled on my Instagram. So this is from the Makeup Eraser. It is the original makeup eraser, but they're kind of mini size. They're called Weekenders. You can just use this with water. It actually just says, just add water. That's not how I use it. I use micellar water. And for me, that's just what I love to use to take off makeup. You don't have to put cleanser on this though. It has 3 different shades, so I think this is really cute for travel, and I love to travel. So you have this light blue, this dark one, and then this white one. This one's probably gonna stain, but you know, over time with makeup. But when you wash it, you can reuse it. So there are a few perks to makeup erasers, just these types of products in general. The first is environmental. So most of the time we are using makeup removing wipes that we throw away. And so this is something that saves that. This says it lasts 3 to 5 years, and it actually says it's equal to 3,600 makeup wipes, this little pack. So obviously you're making an environmental impact. That's really important to this box if you haven't noticed already. So that's one of the reasons I love these types of things. The others is you don't actually have to use makeup remover. So if you just want to use water, that's less chemicals on your face, that's less irritants or anything like that. Especially if you have sensitive skin, you might just want to just use water. So that's another thing, is you're saving on buying products because you really could just put this underneath your sink, saves you money, and you're also maybe saving your skin if you have any sensitive skin or if you just don't want anything on your skin, any type of cleanser, chemical, or whatever to remove your makeup. This really does remove your makeup. On the back here it says, erases waterproof mascara, eyeliner, foundation, lipstick, and more, free of alcohol, oils, astringents, parabens, fragrance, and sulfates. Each one is 5 inches by 4 inches. I definitely think you can do your full face with that. They do have bigger ones, and I usually use those multiple times. So I'll use like half one day, and then I'll flip it, and I'll use the other half. It's hard to explain without you seeing it, but like, let's say it's this big. I'm gonna use this half on this side, then this half on the other side. And so I have like 2 dirty opposite sides, zigzag sides, something like that. So long story short, I do think this size is gonna work perfectly fine. And if you really wanted to, you could probably flip this over and use the opposite side, but I haven't done that with these yet. But both sides are definitely usable. The next brand is a brand I've been wanting to work with for Goldie box since the day that I started Goldie box. So this is kind of a big deal for me that I finally did get the ability to purchase something and at a price that I can share in the box, because that is what the issue is usually, is I can't order a large enough volume. But this is from the brand Banded, and you can see these 3 circles right here. So Banded is a hair care brand. These are satin bows. They're like hair ties, but they have bows on them. But the reason I've always wanted to work with them is that every single Banded product, every product that they sell, equals 3 meals for a child in need. And so this was one of the brands immediately that I thought of when I thought of give back brands that I really wanted in my box. So they're 2 satin bows. They're really, really adorable. Obviously this one's kind of like a blush pink, and then this one's black. I have used both. If you've watched my channel, you know that I kind of detest the color pink. This one's light enough that it doesn't bother me. Blush is actually one of the pinks that I'm kind of okay with if it's really, really light. But I do love these bows and I do love this company, and I'm so excited that I get to include them in a Goldie box. I hope you guys love them too. They're just like, even if you just got these as like a sweet gift for someone too, like someone, I don't know if this is like too young for some people because they're bows, but I love them. So the next item is from Jocelyn, and it is a necklace. I'm wearing it. You might have caught it in some of my Instagram stories. I've been wearing it here or there as a sneak peek. So if you follow my personal Instagram, it's also my YouTube Instagram and my TikTok Instagram. I used to have an old personal Instagram, but I kind of combined them all. If you follow Everything Proof, randomly as I'm trying products to see if I love them, I will wear them or they'll be sitting on the counter. There's definitely been a lot of sneak peeks that you may or may not have caught while I was traveling. Nothing here except for this one. This one has been on my neck 3 times now. So it's a double necklace. It's 2 chains, and then this bottom one has a disc. Let me see if I can get this up close so you can see it in there. It's like a disc, and then this is, I think they call it like a Cuban link chain. Let me just pull this out. I hate to open one when I already have one on, but I don't want to unclasp this. So I will just gently open it. There we go. So that is the gorgeous chain. And then this is the disc. This other side of the disc has kind of like a pretty, I don't know what to call this. Oh, it's actually hard for you to see, but it has all these little lines inside. I wear it this way. I wouldn't wear it the other way because it looks kind of like it looks like that's the back. So this is how I wear it, and this is how they had it on their website. This item's no longer available on their retail site, but it's available on another retailer site, so I'll link that one. But it's $27 MSRP. It is lead and nickel compliant, and it's gold plated, and it goes from 12 to 15 inches. So the clasp, it's just like a, I don't know what they call it, an elephant clasp or something like that. And it does have an extended, so you can go up to 12 to 15 inches. I'm wearing it almost to the end, so probably close to 15 inches right now on my neck. And they do say that that is hypoallergenic, so if you are allergic to some metals, it's supposed to be hypoallergenic. Next, I have something from Minimo. This is a brand that I love, that you have seen in my box. I don't even know how many times, and you guys keep loving it too. And I actually asked the other day, what do you want to see in the box? And somebody said more Minimo, which is funny because ta-da! I heard you. Just kidding. I already had ordered this way before I asked that question. This is, and I'm probably going to butcher this, Ayurvedic, I'm sorry if I messed that up, hair growth serum. So this ingredients list, it's an oil and it's a no drip solution. Let me open it actually. So it's an oil. It's non-greasy. Let's see if I can show you some of the consistency. It's a little bit thicker. Come on. It's a little bit of like a thicker consistency, but it still runs a tiny bit. But it's like not gonna just fall off my hand. So it's not that runny. So it will stay on your scalp, and it promotes hair growth. It helps with hair thinning, all of that good stuff. It has a lot of oil. So it does have castor seed oil. It has safflower oil. Let me actually read you the list. It has hemp seed oil as well. Safflower oil, castor oil, hemp seed oil, aloe powder. Then it has some of their ingredients that they say are the active ingredients. So ashwagandha is the first one. Then this other one that I can't pronounce, but I think it's bringraj. I'm going to put it up on the screen because I don't think I'm going to ever say it right. And then maca root. Those are the ones that they say are doing the promotion of healthy hair growth. Maca root stimulates the blood flow in your scalp. It smells really good because it has some essential oils too. So it has lemongrass, lavender, and rosemary. Rosemary is also known for promoting healthy hair growth. And then tea tree. Because it has the hemp seed oil, I have to check if I can ship this to Canada or not. I'm working with my shipping company to see what the rules are and whether or not I can. If not, there will be another hair product only available to Canadians, and I will make sure you know about that before December 21st. But I'm going to do some research first just in case that I can ship this to Canada. In the past, I've avoided shipping anything that could have the word hemp or anything like that because there's a lot of rules, but I think that I just have to do the right paperwork. So we'll see, and I'll let you know as soon as I can. So this may or may not be an option for, I think I have like 15 or 16 Canadians, and if it's not for you guys, I will find you, you know, some sort of replacement that also is a hair care product. I honestly really love the smell of that as well. Like, I love my scalp smelling like this. It smells so, so good. Like I said, it has that rosemary, lemongrass. I think lemongrass might be the key. And for some reason, it's slightly sweet. I don't really smell the tea tree oil, or I forget what the last one was. Or lavender. Actually, I always feel like lavender is very overpowering. I don't even smell the lavender in this. I think it's mostly the lemongrass, which to me smells really good. Kind of smells like cinnamon too, though. Those are the second four options. We're halfway. With this video, we are halfway. I may have posted this on Sunday. I may have posted it on Monday. I'm trying to space them out a little, only because I don't have everything yet. Video 4, I definitely don't. I'm missing like more than half of the 4. So I'm waiting for those to come in before I actually film the video, making sure like, yes, I have it. Because I've done it before where I spoil an item and then it doesn't show up, or it's super late and then I'm having to do my boxes even later and later. So I'm trying really hard now to get it shipped and here before I tell you it's a thing, because I do actually have some other items that I've ordered. So things like that happen. Unfortunately, shipping is kind of a nightmare for a small business owner right now. So I appreciate so much how you guys are just like, I literally have the best customers. I have some of you waiting on fall boxes, like 13 people or 12 people are still waiting on fall boxes because they chose to wait for the gold bracelet, and that should be here next week. I am going out of town on the 14th, so if I don't get it by the 14th, it might be even another week, but I'll send an email out on the 14th saying I'm going out of town. As soon as I get back in town, I will make sure to ship your box out. So I'm waiting and I'm trying, and you guys are just so patient and like the best customers. I feel very, very lucky to have you guys as my customers, and the ones that don't want to be here, they just leave, and that's okay. Like, Goldie Box is not for everyone. If you are interested in signing up, I will leave the link down below. We do have hiccups as a small business, as a one-person run business. Things get shipped late sometimes, things get delayed often, things have broken, and then I've had to get completely different products. So there's always, you know, little things here or there, but overall, I really fight to get you guys the best quality that I can, and I hope that you're really enjoying all the items. I personally use all the items before I ever recommend them to you and fall in love with them. Like, every single item, I stand behind pretty much every single item in my box, even some of the ones that have had issues. Like, I had a gold candle where the wick was disappearing because of the heat. Maybe that candle was not the best quality, but it burned really well. It smelled really great. I thought it smelled really great. And so the one that I used, I loved. So even those that had some issues here or there, I still stand by all of those. I still think they were all great picks. Would I do them again in the middle of summer? No, I wouldn't. But you live and you learn, and we are on year 2. I forgot to mention, actually, I will mention this probably in the final video as well, but there is a special store discount and something extra for anyone who's been with me every single box for 2 years. So if you went every single box, winter 2020 through fall 2022, last fall, if you had 8 boxes by last fall, you're gonna get something in your winter 2022 box. That's special and just for you, just because you have been there. You're my day ones, and so I really appreciate that. Anybody who found me later, I appreciate you too, but these people believed in me when it was just like a tiny little vision, and I was on Halloween nervously explaining that I wanted to do this, and that means so much to me that they believed in me then and are still supporting me now 2 years later. I'm gonna get teary-eyed, but so look out for something very special in your box for anybody from all 8 boxes. I don't know if you skipped a box, I'm sorry, that doesn't count. You have to have received all 8 boxes in that. But I appreciate all of you. I hope you all know that I appreciate all of you. And because of like just the 2-year anniversary, everyone will get like a little coupon code for the shop. in their box as well that they can use later. So that's just a separate like thank you. I can't believe I made it to 2 years. I am starting to think about whether or not I want to have an annual option, and I'm still not ready to commit to that 100% because when I open up annual subscriptions, and many of you know this from other boxes, I'm not going to mention any names, but there was a box that, you know, filed for bankruptcy, sold their whole business and everything, and those of us that were annual were not promised that we were going to continue to get the boxes that we were owed. So that is something I'm not willing to do, and I don't want to offer an annual subscription until I know that I am ready to give you a full year. And I do think that we're going to have another year, but I'm not 100% sure. I want to be 100% sure that I can do this and that I have, you know, enough in the bank supporting Goldie Box, because I take your revenue and that keeps the business going. So as people leave and come back or skip boxes, like I get a little stressed. Like, am I going to be able to get enough product for the next box? Because I lose people sometimes in the summer or like during the holidays. So this box I do lose some as well that take a break, and I totally understand that because for financial reasons, I want you to support me only when you can, not just because like you feel obligated to, but that's why I made it so easy to skip. I made it so easy to change around and like be any size box whenever you wanted. And I feel like I maybe might cut that out, maybe I won't, but that should probably be an entire separate video just talking about the future of Goldie Box and where I think it's gonna go. And just I feel so blessed to have this at all. It's so much work. I wish you knew how much work that I put into this, but it's so worth it and it's very rewarding, and you guys make it worth it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.